No going back now. Need more stickers. Little Husky 1 1/4, perfect. Bought this from Bleeping Jeep off of Amazon. It worked out great actually. The right size bolts to fit through, so I had some long ones, and some extra nuts to push through. But perfect. All right, so I'm going to take this back off. I don't know if there is a cotter pin in there, but let me take a look. I can go up another 10 foot-pounds, so with a stroke of luck it looks like it lined up. Let me pull this little guy off. This is like $15. Better than using a pipe wrench. I did that on the differential, and then that's when I figured out I should buy that. So yeah, there's a cotter pin lined up, so let me grab a cotter pin and put it through. I realized I don't have this gear. Cost about $115. I just looked it up. This one is toast. Can't use it. This goes here on the back of, well, actually on the back side of the transmission, and that goes into the transfer case. I apparently didn't buy one. I don't know what I was doing. That really grinds my gears. I didn't get the two, I guess what one guy called it, the Welch plug for the end here, so kind of at a standstill for that too. At least I could put this back on the transmission, set it, get it on to the transfer case, and then move on. What a pain. Didn't film a whole lot. because it was just kind of tedious and not the best room in the house to be filming. So anyway, what I did is I took this large traffic light and I installed a sequencer and I wired it up. I put a 6-foot cable on it with a switch so that I could turn it on and off, and it is waterproof just in case I wanted to put it outside. And for the mountings, I used these appliance things. I'll have to show you when I flip it on its side. It's an appliance wall cutout. I don't know how to explain it. I'm going to show you, you'll see. And like a floor plate for a piece of pipe. So anyway, I put it on the sequence that I want, but there are 27 different sequences. So it's already plugged in. Reaching in my switch here. I can speed this up, I can slow it down. There's a little tuning pot in there. Potentiometer or a tuning pot, I call them tuning pots. So I could go in there and I can hit the sequencer. It's just 2 tiny little buttons. Let me unplug it. I bought this traffic light off of eBay for like $100. And I got the sequencer on Amazon for like $30. So I still want to put some stay cables in here between this and here so that this doesn't go flying open. I have enough cable though. Here is the sequencer. Program button, and this is a yellow light, and then this little tuning pot here, right there, is where I would put my little tiny tweaker screwdriver and turn it to clockwise for speeding it up, counterclockwise to slow it down. So, okay, it's starting to snow. Put the street light outside, put it on the timer, turned it on. Here we are. I changed the pattern. I'm not sure which one I really want to go with yet, but this one seems to be pretty pleasant enough. Probably gonna drive my neighbors nuts. It's your problem, not mine. A great storm. It's actually melted. Kaiser figured out what snow is for the first time, and I think he really likes it. It is still really cold out. It's getting mushy. I need a part from underneath the Jeep. It's the cross member, so I'm gonna attach it to the skid plate. I just don't want to climb under it. Wish me luck. Still don't fit. It's hard to believe that these two LED lights that I have hanging in the overhead actually are twice as bright as what used to be in there. I bought 2 more lights exactly like these. I'm going to stretch these out. Since I only have one, the cable coming down, I'm going to move that light this way, and I'm going to run another light that way with some conduit between. And I'll do the other one as well, but for now, this is where I'm at. I stopped my lighting project for a moment because the one I bought had just failed right out of the box, so I had to go back down to Home Depot, go get a new one. But then I saw their toolboxes. You know, I've got a problem. So I actually have outgrown all my toolboxes. There's just not enough room. So what I did is I went to Home Depot, saw their Husky ones. They were $400, pretty much for the same setup like this. And they had a blue one, they had a black one, whatever. It didn't matter what color. I like the blue. But everything either in this garage is black or red. So on a whim, I went over to Lowe's and they had this set up. It's a 2000 series. Not bad. They wanted, it was the last one in the stock. So they wanted $478 for this. Well, I talked to the dude. There's a little bit of a dent here. It doesn't fit 100% straight. So talked to the guy. He's a former Navy dude. And he was giving me heck for being in the Coast Guard, but it's fine. Anyway, so they gave me an additional 10% off on top of what my regular discount for being military is. So I ended up walking out of there with $400, $405, and then obviously I had to pay tax. So you know what, still great deal. I've got a couple other Craftsmans over there. I was even considering going to Harbor Freight and get one of theirs, which would have been fine. Let's see, brand on this one, I don't remember. I think this might be a Husky. It might be a Craftsman. I don't know. I can't remember. I've had it for so long. It's been painted over, and that's fine. So Craftsman, this is also, I believe, a 200 series. I bought this one about a year and a half ago. It's 27-inch, the exact same as that one, except for this one, same number of drawers, but this is like 2-3 inches shorter. And then this was one of my very first toolboxes I got many years ago. It's been moved a few times. This is what the military moving stickers look like. Most of my furniture has probably 5 or 6, 10 iterations of those stickers plastered somewhere around on all of them, and I'm too lazy to take them off. So anyway, better organization is what's needed. I have a little bit of space here. I am going to move my parts washer out and move my compressor down a little bit, or I could put the other toolbox over there. Not sure yet. I want to be able to leave room for my electrical panel, which is here. You know, should have always access to that. But got to get cleaned up. Got a projects I need to work on in here before I get back to anything else, and I'm actually going to work on the lighting here. So the lights on are up there. If I close the garage door, it looks fantastic, but then you realize how dark it is on this side here. So I'm already liking it a lot. So let me get back to it. No project's ever done until you go to Home Depot twice. So I had to go back to Home Depot again, because this light has been up on the ceiling here for 2 years. Took it down, moved it, and it doesn't work anymore. And I was getting power up to the plug, but then I took the plug off, which this was a little concerning to me too, because look at how discolored it was. It used to be that brighter orange color. So I ended up just taking the plug off to check, because it wasn't getting power through, and I wire nutted it together and then got power to here, but not past here. There was nothing getting to the lights. So I guess if you're gonna get these from Home Depot, they're about $45 a piece. Yeah, don't take them down. Way better. So I went from only having 2 to now 4. So I've got a lot more light up forward here, right in this area where before it didn't. Obviously it doesn't really help when the garage door is open, but it's still better when I'm in here with the garage door shut. And then now I've got a light kind of closer to the workbench, because it was super dark over here, and I threw this little guy up. You know, it's just little extra helpful, but yeah, don't mind the mess. I'm trying to organize all the tools because I've got so much going on. I was actually looking on Facebook. People are asking me how come I'm not getting one large toolbox. I actually would have less space in a large toolbox compared to having the 4 27-inch ones. So I'm going to end up pushing everything down. I'm going to move the cleaning cart over here and just push it around. I'm going to push the truck back. Then I'm going to get the Jeep in here at some point. So that will happen probably when I get back from the next trip before I send my father home. I could get some other hands out here to help me. But all this needs to get kind of organized, and I ran out of P-touch tape, which if I'm going to do this, I have to do that. I can't like function if I don't put the P-touch up on there. So anyway, we're gonna get going on that. And oh yeah, I forgot. I don't know if I showed you guys this, but for the Jeep. So this is the T90 and the D18 with the bell housing. I don't have the gear yet for where the PTO is right back here to connect it to the transfer case. I don't have that yet because I had to order a new one, and the company I bought it from sent me the wrong thing, and it's just too much hassle to send it back, so I've got another one coming. All of the drain plugs and the fill plugs are painted red. So back in like 1956 or 59, one of the Army ordinances was to paint a circle around where they are, but I'm not getting into that kind of detail, so I just painted all of the plugs. I've got another one that goes on the bottom of the bell housing, and that's drying right now, but those are all in, just not tight. So I'm moving forward here, slowly but surely. I'm running out of time though. Alright, so that's all I'm doing. I will get back to one of these projects here shortly. I've got a couple days coming off, so yeah, alright, stand by. I'll get you some more information. Take care. No going back now. Need more stickers.